So some people still have, I'm sure that you guys might have some doubts with what you call median again. So we'll do another practice problem today. Follow along closely, okay? We'll only concentrate on median first, then we'll get into mode. So median for group data. Now, for example, take a piece of paper and try to solve the problem along with me, okay? So the question is, mm, a survey of 45 students of class 10 was conducted. Okay. Um, find their median weight. Okay. Now the question will give the following data. Okay. The first column will be weight in kgs. Yeah. Let's keep this as capital X. Okay. This is capital X. And the next column is frequency, which is number of students. Let's suppose this is F, no frequency. Now, whenever you are doing statistics, rather than trying to remember the sequence of events that you'll try to do, just try to memorize the formula and it will become easier for you to remember the sequences. Okay, you will understand in a while now. Whenever we talk about median, we know the formula of median is M is equal to L plus N by 2 minus cumulative frequency divided by frequency into class width. Okay, just memorize this formula for now. So you will individually try to find what are the individual components and from that onwards you can perform the problem. Now अपने को raw data जो है दिया हुआ, coming back to this, let's suppose the raw data is 20 to 25. It seems like Binu and Vidya are not able to connect. Okay, that's okay. Um, cannot do anything. If I see them, I'll let them in, but uh, 20 to 25, then we have 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 45, 45 to 50, and 50 to 55. Okay, let's create a little bit of space in between them. Okay, so we have 7 classes like this, 7 weight categories. Now the number of students falling in this 2, 5, 8, 10, 7, 10, 3. Okay, this gives you the frequency. Mane, in the first class 20 to 25 kg group mein, there are 2 students. In 25 to 30 category there are 5 students, and so on and so forth. The first thing that you have to do now, अभी अगर फॉर्मूला देखें So you have to find out individual components. You have to find out L. L is the lower limit of the median class. Right now we don't know what the median class is. Okay? Then we have to find N to find out what is N by 2. And we have to find cumulative frequency of preceding the class preceding median class. ठीक है, इसमें से डेफिनेट अभी के लिए अपने को खाली n मालूम है. n is frequency. ठीक है, summation of frequency. So n और summation of frequency जो है is equal to 2 plus 5 7 7 plus 8 15 15 plus 10 25 25 plus 7 32 32 plus 10 42 42 plus 3 45. अपने को summation of frequency मालूम हो गया, मतलब there are totally 45 students. Now we do n by 2 because we try to find out what is the average number of students present in the class. ठीक है, तो 45 by 2 is equal to कितना आता, 22.5 आता. ठीक है, now what I do is I take the value, यहाँ पर मैं cumulative frequency करता हूँ अभी. I got n by 2 now, this is n by 2. But I have to compare this with cumulative frequency. So I will calculate cumulative frequency. 2 का 2 आया. This is 2 plus 5, that is 7. Then 7 plus 8, 15. 15 plus 10, 25. 25 plus 7, 32. 32 plus 10, 42. 42 plus 3, 45. This value and this value will always be the same. I hope you guys are following along abhi. Okay. Now we have found out what is cumulative frequency. Here is where your n by 2 value will come into picture. N by 2 value that you have found out, what you will do is that the value that is closest to n by 2, slightly higher than n by 2, that will be the value of your median class. मतलब यहाँ पर in all of them the value closest to 22.5, which is slightly larger than 22.5, is 25. ठीक है, so that means this category is your median class. ठीक है, 35 to 40 is your median class. The frequency of the median class is 10 and the cumulative frequency preceding the median class is 15. Why are these important? ठीक है, ये individual values now you will substitute in this formula. आपको L मिल गया, lower limit of median class this is 35. ठीक है, यहाँ पर 35 आ गया. n by 2 आपको पता है 22.5. ठीक है, we just performed n by 2. Then we have cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency जो है, this is not of the median class, this is the cumulative frequency of the preceding median class. मतलब 15 आती. Cumulative frequency of the preceding median class. ये वाली 15. This is 15. Class width or class length. ये क्या है? Class width और class length is basically the difference in the class. Upper limit and lower limit के बीच में difference. So अगर मैं 25 minus 20 करा, या 30 minus 25 करा, या 45 minus 40 करा, in all of these cases I will get 5. 5 is the class width. Okay, each class has a size of 5. So 5 is your class width. And F will be your frequency, which is 10. Okay, frequency of the median class. Please remember that F, the frequency that is used is of the median class. Cumulative frequency will be used of the prior cumulative frequency. मतलब median class के ऊपर वाली cumulative frequency use करेंगे. Okay, that is 15. Now if I substitute these, I hope यहाँ तक समझ में आ रहा आप लोगों को. ठीक है, I'm just repeating what we told yesterday, a little bit slower. If you are having doubts, please feel free to stop me and you put it in the chat or use a microphone and ask a doubt. Anything is fine. आप लोगों को समझ में आना जरूरी है. These are simple problems. If you get it in the exam, you can easily score full marks. Okay, that is why I try to practice them and get them down in your arsenal. Sometimes what happens is in statistics exam, research and statistics exam, they will give you one question from, let's suppose आपको एक long answer आया, and that long answer, I'm sure by now you are used to it. Let's suppose question number 1, it has A part and B part. A part is theory, B part is statistical problem. which is of 14 marks. Now, if you do not know the statistical problem, something like mean or standard deviation or mode, you're simply losing these marks. You can easily gain these marks from this. I would suggest that if you are very well versed with statistics, you can score a very high mark in your research and statistics paper. ठीक है, थियरी में फिर भी कट करने का चांस रहता. इसमें जो statistics part है, especially the numerical parts, if you are able to do them correctly, you'll get full marks. There is no chance of you cutting marks or the examiner to cut marks, the vertical invigilator to cut marks. यहाँ पर if theory question है, let's suppose that carries 7 marks, the maximum amount of marks they will give you is around 5 or 6. Very rarely they'll give you 7. Almost no invigilator will give you 7. Very rare. ठीक है, but if you are able to perform the problem correctly, each and every step correctly, and you're able to present it correctly, neatly, without doing a lot of katam kuti, then you can get easily 7 marks मिल जाते हैं आपको. Even if you are getting, let's suppose 5 marks or 4 marks in this, you are basically getting तो आप लोगों को 13 marks के रहते शायद ना, 14 के रहते, 13 के रहते long answers, 13 marks or 14 marks. What is the average mark of your long answer? I don't remember. 13 था या 14 था? Well, in any case, you get the idea. If you are able to score higher, irrespective of even if you get a slightly lower score in your theory, you will be able to get an overall higher score. ठीक है? Now I'll simply substitute the values here. So my median will be, median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus cumulative frequency of the preceding class than median class by f into class width is equal to, lower limit is 35 plus n by 2 is 22.5, I already did that, minus cf of the preceding class 15 divided by frequency of this median class. So frequency is यहाँ पर delete हो गए, frequency was 10. Okay, I think यहाँ पर miss हो गई, hello 10. Okay, into class width is 5. Now try to solve this. Is equal to 35 plus 7.5 into 5, 7.5 आता ना, divided by 10. ठीक है, इसका क्या आता आपको, is equal to 35 plus 7.5 into 5 कितना होता है, 25, 5 2 37.5. ठीक है, divided by 10 है ये, is equal to 35 plus 3.75, meaning you will get a median of 38.75. ठीक है, I hope your calculation समझ में आया. It's a simple arithmetic calculation. All right, substitution करना है and you have to find out the problem. Always try to remember that in statistics it is easier to simply memorize the formula than to memorize the consequence. मतलब क्या sequence में आप जाएंगे वो memorize करने के बजाय it is easier to simply memorize the formula. अगर formula याद हो गया तो you can try to find out each and every component, from that you will anyway get the sequence. ठीक है, and make sure that when you are doing the problem in the exam, you write individually what are these values before you actually substitute them. So write L is equal to lower limit of median class, which is equal to 35. N by 2 is equal to 22.5. CF is the cumulative frequency of the preceding median class. Okay, of the class preceding median class. So that is equal to 15. Then F is frequency of median class. Okay, and CW is class width or class length, either way. And after writing that, you perform the calculation and easier to get them. Okay, ठीक है. Now we'll get into mode. अभी समझ में आया कैसा करें? I hope clear है. चलो ठीक है. Then we'll move into mode. Now coming to mode, what is mode? Mode is the value that appears most often in any series. Okay, that is the simplest definition. This is the value that appears most often in a series. इसका मतलब क्या है? Some data might have a single mode. Some data might have more than one mode. So generally you might have bimodal data or you will have modal data. इसका मतलब क्या है? Let's suppose मैं एक सीरीज बना रहा हूँ. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं इंडिविजुअल सीरीज बनाया. डेटा इज 0 2 1 0 0 3 2 4 2 एंड 2. ठीक है, इसका मेरे को मोड मालूम करना है. लेट्स सपोज द क्वेश्चन गिव्स यू find the mode of the following data and they give you this individual series का मतलब these are individual values. Okay, now there is a simple way of calculating. Let's suppose I do this 0. Now what are the components? 0 है, 1 है, 2 है, 3 है and 4 है. Okay, now simply calculate the number of times each value is getting repeated. 0 कितने बार आ रहा? 1 2 and 3. So 1 2 3. 1 कितने बार आ रहा? एक बार आ रहा. 1. 2 कितने बार आ रहा? 1 2 3 एंड 4. 1 2 3 4. 1 हो गया था ना, 1 हो गया. देन 3 कितने बार आ रहा? एक बार आ रहा. 4 कितने बार आ रहा? एक बार आ रहा. So from this you can conclude that the value of mode or the mode of this data is 2 because it is the most repetitive number that is coming in that series. ठीक है, so mode is equal to 2. Fairly simple. This is a unimodal data, meaning this only has a single mode. I'll give you another example now, but please feel free to ask me doubts, okay, if you're not understanding. Now I'll give you another data. 5 2 1 3 1 4 5 5 4 and 1. Okay. Now let's suppose again the question is asked, find the mode of this data. You have to find the value that is appearing more often, the most often in this data. Do the same thing as you did the previous time. 1 2 3 4 and 5. ठीक है, 1 कितने बार आ रहा? 1 2 times and 3. 1 2 3. 2 कितने बार आ रहा? 1 एक बार ही आ रहा. 3 1 times. 4 1 time 2 times. 1 2. 5 1 2 and 3. 1 2 3. माने 1 and 5, these are the mode. So mode is equal to 1 and 5. ठीक है, this type of data is called bimodal, meaning it has two modes. ठीक है, there are two values that are repeating the same number of times in that data. ठीक है, that is bimodal data. I hope यहाँ तक you are following along. This is ungrouped data that we are doing. Individual series जिसको बोलते हैं. This is not in groups. This is a single data. Individual data भी बोलते हैं इसको. Okay, if you understood this, then we'll move into group data. Now coming to mode of group data. Let's suppose you are given an example. It will be easier for you to understand through an example. The marks distribution. So take your pen and paper and start writing. Follow along. Distribution of 100 students at math exam or in a math exam. In a math exam in a class is given below. Find the mode. Okay, pretty much straightforward. I'll give you the data. let us do this way. Marks obtained, इसको we'll do this way. 10 to 25 marks, 25 to 40 marks, 40 to 50 marks, 55 marks. See, from this itself you can judge that your class width is 15. ठीक है, 55 minus 40 or 40 minus 25 or 25 minus 10 is 15, right? 55 to 70, 70 to 85 and 85 to 100. ठीक है, और ये अरे ये प्रॉब्लम आ रहा. ठीक है, एक काम करेंगे, 1 सेकेंड, ऐसा नहीं डाल सकते इसमें डेटा. I'll draw the same thing. If you have already done, you don't need to cancel it. यहाँ पर प्रोग्राम में प्रॉब्लम है बोल के सारा. Just draw it this way. हाँ जी. So these are the marks. ठीक है, and the number of students. Let's put this number of students basically represents our frequency. ठीक है, अब आपके marks से marks enter करता हूँ मैं, just writing it vertically. So we have 10 to 25, 25 to 40, 40 to 55, 55 to 70, 70 to 85 and 85 to 100. Okay, these are the marks. Our frequency is 5, 21, 21, 8, 25 and 20. Okay, again this represents that 5 students got marks in between 10 to 25, 21 students got in between 25 to 40, again 21 students got in between 40 to 40, 40 to 55. Lastly, in between 85 to 100 marks, you have 20 students. Okay, 20 students were able to obtain marks between 85 to 100. This is your what do you call this thing? क्या बोलते हैं, frequency. Now the first step that you need to do is in mode. Acha, before this, the formula for mode. Mode is represented with Z. Okay, Z is equal to lower limit plus, one second, plus f1 minus f0 divided by 2f1 minus f0 minus f2 into plus frequency. यहाँ पर into है. ओके, इन द प्रीवियस प्रॉब्लम प्लस था. नाउ अब ये फॉर्मूला आपको याद कर लेना है. ओके, यू हैव टू मेमोराइज दिस फॉर्मूला. नाउ ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट इंडिविजुअल यूनिट्स. L will be what you call lower limit of the modal class. F1 will be the frequency of the modal class. The first thing that you do when you get such a data, group data, is try to find out what is F1. F1 will be the largest frequency in the whole group. ठीक है, अब ये पूरों में largest frequency is 25. If you see all of the values of frequencies, the largest frequency is 25, meaning this is the modal class. ठीक है, the modal frequency को जो correspond करती हुई class है, that is the modal class. Okay, I hope you guys are understanding. The first step that you need to do is find the largest frequency. In this case, 25 is the largest frequency, meaning 70 to 85 will be your modal class. ठीक है, this will also infer another thing. Lower limit of modal class is 70. ठीक है, यहां से आपको पता चल गया. And F1 is equal to 25. So इसके बाजू आप F1 लिख दो. ठीक है, F0 will be the preceding frequency. This is F0 and this is F2. सिंपल, बस बाकी का पूरा आप खाली सब्सटीट्यूट करना है वैल्यू। सी इज क्लास लेंथ और क्लास विथ, सी इज इक्वल टू 100 माइनस 85 करो, इट इज कांस्टेंट, ओके कंटिन्यूअस सीरीज है ना, कांस्टेंट रहता, इज इक्वल टू 15। ठीक है, यू डू एनी अदर पार्ट एज वेल, 85 माइनस 70 करो या 70 माइनस 15 करो या 55 माइनस 40 करो, योर क्लास विथ विल रिमेन द सेम विच इज 15। नाउ वी हैव आवर वैल्यूज, f1 is the frequency of the model class, f0 is the preceding frequency than the frequency of the model class, meaning 8, yeah. f2 is the succeeding frequency, 20. C is equal to 15. Substitute the values now, as simple as that. Mod is actually more simpler than median, वहां पर n by 2 करना पड़ता है, वो पूरा करना पड़ता ना, यहाँ पर एक सिंपल स्टेप है, जस्ट फाइंड व्हाट इज द लार्जेस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी, फ्रॉम दैट you can follow along. Largest frequency, the preceding frequency, the succeeding frequency, and lower limit of that frequency along with C, class width. If I start substituting the values here, what will I get? Oh dear, one second. Now I'll simply substitute the values. Oh dear, one second. Right, Z is equal to, lower limit is 70 plus bracket open, what is f1? 25, 25 लगा दो, minus, one second, write 5 a little neater, minus f0, the preceding one, 8, divided by 2 into f1, so f1 is 25, so 2 into 25 minus f0 is 8 minus f2 is 20 into 15. ठीक है, now try to solve this. I'm erasing the formula now. Now try to do it yourself without using a calculator, okay? I'll just erase this a little bit so that we have a little bit of space to perform the calculation. Feel free to move ahead and finish the calculation. तो अब मेरे को क्या आएगा यहाँ से, z is equal to 70 plus 25 minus 8 कितना होता, 17 होता ना, divided by this plus this is 28, minus minus है ना, 2 into 25 is 50 minus 28 bracket close. Please be careful of minus and plus sign, okay? You generally make silly mistakes of things that you are overconfident about. Plus and minus will look very easy, but I've seen several adults make mistakes with plus and minus. ठीक है, be careful of such silly mistakes. चुप के आप marks waste कर दे रहे just by making some silly mistakes, so avoid doing that. Be careful in arithmetic calculations, even if it seems simple, check it once or twice. ठीक है, 70 plus 17 divided by ये कितना होता, 22 होता ना, हाँ, into 15. So how should I do it? Okay, ऐसा कर सकते ना, is equal to 70 plus 15, 17 जा कितना होता, 15 into 7 is, how much is 15 into 7? 95, no? नहीं, 15 into 8 is 120, 105, right? 5, 10. 15 into 1, 15 plus 10, 25. So 15 into 17 is 255 divided by 22. अब डिवाइड करो, इज इक्वल टू 70 प्लस कितना था, 122, यहाँ पर 3 आया तो अगेन 1.335 माइनस 22 इज 13, 13 को पॉइंट लगाया तो 130, 130 बोले तो 5, 110 आता ना, 5, 130, 10 फिर से आता, 10, 10, 88, 10, 9, 100, हाँ 8 रिपीट होता, 8, 8, 8 आता. Okay, so you can put this as 9 bar instead of putting so many 8s, you can simply put it as 9. Okay, if you want me to solve the division, it is basically this. Okay, 255 divided by 22, तो कितना था, 122 आपका आया 3, 5, एक और 1 डाल रहा हूँ मैं, 22, एंड सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ। ओके, यहाँ पर कंटिन्यू होता, सो यू एंड अप गेटिंग 11.59। ये दोनों को ऐड करें तो 81.59। दिस इज योर मोड। ठीक है, समझ में आया हाउ वी आर डूइंग दिस प्रॉब्लम? प्रेटी सिंपल। If you have doubts, if you want me to repeat any particular part, or if you want me to go through the problem again, please let me know. It's fairly easy with Control Z. No? समझ में आ गया पूरों को? अच्छा ठीक है, try to practice the problem again. Yeah, Bino, can't hear you clearly. Chat में डालो. If any one of you have a doubt, if you're not able to use your microphone, please feel free to type it in the chat and let me know. ठीक है? Okay, you understood. ठीक है. चलो, ऐसा है बोले तो